Hello, Milestone, and welcome to your real estate market report for September 2025. I'm Jed Williams with Hagan Realty, and if you're living or looking in Milestone, there is no better place to keep up with what's going down in real estate than right here. This month, we had updates on 3 properties, so let's get moving. We'll start off with 21307 China Astor Court, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and 1,966 square feet. Popped up as coming soon in July and went active in August, priced at $745,000. They dropped their price by $35K on September 15th, and we're still active at month end after 57 days on market. So we'll be checking back in on them next month. 12113 Milestone Manor Lane, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and 2,468 square feet. It listed at the end of August, priced at $800,000 even. They dropped their price by $25,000 on September 16th, and apparently that did it, because they went under contract on the 19th, after 23 days on market. And 12125 Songbird Lane. This is the same 2,468 square foot colonial model as Milestone Manor, but with 5 bedrooms this time instead of 4. They popped up as coming soon on the 8th and went active on the 13th, priced at $765,000. They dropped their price to $750,000 just 9 days later, and we're still on the market at month end, so we'll check back in on them next time. Taking a step back out to look at the rest of Germantown, September continued this summer's trend of sending mixed but concerning signals. There were 97 new listings in September, which is pretty typical for this time of year and only one off of last year's number. Contract activity, slightly down, with 79 new contracts signed in the month, is 7% below last year's number and flat from last month, when September is almost always busier for buyers than August. But the time on market dropped a bit. It's still double what it was a year ago, but the median time to contract in September was just 16 days, down from 25 in August. But the average time on market for the properties on the market? That's a different story. The listing failure rate, though, remains concerningly high at 28.7%. That's 3 times higher than it was last year. Prices are still positive, but only just. This month saw a 0.1% annual increase, marking the 9th straight month of slowing price growth on a year-over-year basis. Month-over-month figures turned negative back in March and have fallen 1.1% since then. So look for the annual number to continue to fall in the future. My prediction is that year-over-year rates actually turn negative next month. On a more positive note, the average 30-year fixed-rate loan was down 0.1% from last month, to end the month at 6 3/8. Be sure to check back next month for another Milestone market report, or if you prefer more timely updates, including all of the listing photos for each property, register at the link in the description and we'll set you up with a free automatic email anytime a Milestone property hits the market, has a price change, goes under contract, or closes. And remember, if you or one of your friends or neighbors are looking to buy or sell, give me and my team a call. I'm Jed Williams with Hagan Realty, and Milestone, you'll be moved.